So regarding handwriting, I have a doubt. Then nowadays in social media, I have a question. Yes, sir. So, in social media, I saw a video regarding this handwriting in northern school somewhere, Uttar Pradesh, if I am not wrong. Their children are using both hands to write. So my question is it advisable for us to follow it?
There are exceptionally different cases. Let us not take such examples. Right? They can write with both hands. These are all exceptional. Don't try to implement it. Don't try to force it. No, it's all some either trait or maybe production mistake. Both are possible. Otherwise, generally it says when your brain works, it simultaneously works. There is no right brain and left brain. When your hand moves like this, automatically the other one also moves in the exact same direction. If you make square here, you cannot draw circle with the other leg. But by training, you can change. That is quite possible. See, not that everybody can do Shalabhasana, but your small child by birth, you can bend them in any direction. But after some time, they stop doing it, therefore you lose that ability. But do you want to make them, are you going to make your children circus people or what? See, I was just reading one of the label here, it says, half an hour if you do exercise, you will be alright. So for up to 40 years you are not done. Start doing half an hour exercise, you will go to hospital immediately. And I can give lectures like this 48 hours, but don't ask me to work in the sun for half an hour, I will fall sick. Because that's not my everyday job. But you want me to do it, maybe I will take 1 month of practice. So 1 month of practice, I will be able to do something which is, now you are all teachers, correct? None of you require breathing practice. I am not doing any breathing practice because giving lecture itself, chanting mantra itself is a great breathing practice. No musician has to do another breathing practice because music itself is breathing practice. A dancer need not to do any physical exercise because dancing itself is a great physical exercise, right? So these are for people, they don't move.
But they are telling the whole school, their whole class.
See, that's what I'm saying. That possible. It is not that it is not possible. But does that increase any ability inside you? I don't think. But there are people. Now, I have said how many certificates, how much time it took. I do very fast. Very fast. Doing signature is a very fast job for me because I do thousands. But that doesn't mean somebody has to practice like it because he never uses it. Don't try to do anything which you will never use in your life. It goes waste. Time goes waste.
So, but a child writes with both hands and
it's okay. There are people who can do that. In one of the movie, the Mammootty says, no? Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah. Why do you want to... See, there is a saying. One of the great men in the world, he could walk on top of water. I'm not saying his name. He is considered as a great man. He can walk on the... And how many years of practice? 26 years of practice he can walk on. There are boat available for 25 paise, they will take you from one place to another place for which you have invested 26 years in your life. What did you gain? Got it? So, you don't have to invest too much of time where you can, if that is your passion, do it. If that is not your passion, don't do it. Just because somebody else is doing it, don't imitate doing it. That's not our business at all. Because we have a lot of things to do. If you love it, that is your passion, this question will not come. There are people who learn countries and capitals. Now, how they will learn. Children used to come for a civil service exam. I'll say, you want my guidance? Yes, I am happy. But I will give you 15 minutes. Take this book. 50 countries and capitals you learn and come. Minimum. 15 minutes if you can learn. Minimum buddhi is there. That means you can learn. Otherwise, don't waste your time in preparing. And what do they do? There are children who comes and says that I studied 100 in 15 minutes. Then do you know earlier? No. Very easy. Very simple. I remember one of those schools where I went and chanted some mantra. That was in Badagara. Full Patama. Then boys also have kept. I chanted one mantra. Immediately, I just for fun's sake, I said, if this mantra you can chant, I will give you 5,000 rupees. 6 of them came. 30,000 won that. It came running. And how did you do it? Once is good enough, sir. We know how to learn about this. Have you learned this other? No, we know. Once we can start. That's ability children have, no? But we are not asking them to do it. That's where our failure is. They can do many things. I said flexibility, writing, learning. Which is more important? Learning is more important. So we are not teaching karate here, karate fight here and all that, right? Gymnastics is not our field of, is it that? No, our field of teaching is what? Learning. So make them to practice that. That is most important thing what we should learn. Mimicry. Who does mimicry?
Sunny.
Yeah, somebody said, I know. And his prayer song was very good. Prayer song was very good. Huh? And he is going to sing like S. Janaki. Mimicry S. Janaki? Yeah, why? S. Janaki is not. Where is S. Janaki the part?
Like a child. I'm telling some pretty much.
No. Yes, Janaki stopped singing, so we need somebody substitute. Try, yeah, you will get it.
Okay.
Very big. Patu?
Good. Nice atom. Continue. Not lyrics, that voice is not good.
Yeah, voice is. Let us not say that she was doing that. Amitabh Bachchan?
No, sir.
Kamala Hassan?
No, sir.
Kamala Hassan, yeah. Ulagai Naik.
Ulagai Naik, not there.
Chaco.
Mammootty?
No, I entered
Lal.
Siddiq Lal.
Okay. Good.
It's my pleasure.
ബോംബെയിലെ കാർബകളാവും എല്ലാവരും സ്ത്രീകളായിട്ട് ചോദിച്ചു കൊടുക്കുന്നതേ പോകും പക്ഷേ അവർക്ക് പെണ്ണുകൾ മാത്രം കൊടുക്കുന്നത് മാത്രം ഭാരതത്തിലേക്ക്
Okay, now I was lecturing for last 1.5 days. Imitation.
Sorry, sir.
Nothing wrong, yeah. How do I start a class?
Can I show you a mannerism?
Yeah, anything.
At all times you make any fun, that time you will go that side. Another thing is you are all times keeping your hands in this way.
Next is ding.
Who is that? Come in. We have in our class also when somebody makes, there will be somebody speaking. Yeah. Good.
Another one is your
Keep doing it. No, that I could also have a half jumba, then I will not do it.
That's good, sir.
That's good. And who else?
No, sir. You know Vijay Kumar. Talasana Vijay Kumar. ഇനി എന്റെ പെങ്ങൾ ഇഷ്ടമാണ് ലവ് ആണെന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞ് ലാസ്റ്റ് മിനിറ്റ് നിശ്ചയിച്ച് തോന്നിരിക്കലോ മാമ പപ്പ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ വലിയ വലിയ മന്ത്രിമാരെ നേതാക്കന്മാരെ ചേർത്തി നല്ല സ്റ്റൈലായിട്ട് നടക്കുന്ന വീട്ടിൽ ആദ്യത്തെ കല്യാണം ആടിയ നാവും ഓടിയ കല്ലും ഒരിക്കലും നിൽക്കുകയുള്ളതാണ് അഥവാ നിൽക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ തന്നെ ഇതേപോലെ എടുത്ത് നിൽപ്പായിരിക്കും.
എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ എന്നോട്. ജനാർദ്ദൻ.
No, sir. Murali. Mr. Vishwam, Tharana Bhoganam, Tharana Children, Amsarikiro, what a bombastic explosion, such a very big discourse. Others from Madhyaram, Pratipaksham, Adiyaravachu, Yavum Sangamikku, Rangipoy, Adipol. I will grab the man. Tharanam Boyal Pilla, Kadana, Kanyapidan Pulukaya, Tendamati, Lapokilamelo. Avarana Pokaya to the Jero, Uluma Jordan, and the Kanaka, Rwanda, and the Mafia. I will have of the omnipotent.
Mammootty.
The king.
The king, that's a Mammootty. Good. Wonderful. Good. Good. Nothing heard. The prayer was by.
Yeah.
I noticed. The man. Good question, Masha.
PS. Can I show PS? Kamala. You are a good boy. Yeah, so this is the legal. Very good. One legal complex. Kamala or
Yeah. You call somebody else who can speak, ask questions. Who is your enemy or?
Sudhir. Can you call out Sudhir, sir? You are my enemy. Thank you.
Yeah. No, ask some question. Thank you.
Thank you. Actually, sir, I am a Malayalam teacher, so
Use the mic. Malayalam, I love Malayalam teaching. You had to speak in English, Malayalam. Okay.
ഒരുപാട് സന്തോഷം സാറേ ഇവിടെ വരാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞത്. ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് സാർ അതിൻ്റെ പേഴ്സണലി അറിയാം. ഞാൻ ഇന്നലെ പറഞ്ഞു കുറച്ചുപേർക്ക് മലയാളം അറിയാം, ഭൂരിപക്ഷത്തിന് മലയാളികളാണ്. സ്വയം ഊതികുറിപ്പിച്ച പരിപാടികൾ വല്ലപ്പോഴും കാറ്റൊഴിയുന്നത് ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു ചെറിയ പിന്നോട്ടിടയിൽ. പക്ഷെ ഈ വലിയൊരു എന്താ പറയുക സഞ്ചരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു അറിവിൻ്റെ വലിയൊരു നിറകുളത്തിന് മുമ്പിൽ വന്നപ്പോൾ നമ്മളൊക്കെ വളരെ ചെറുതാണെന്ന് സ്വയം തോന്നുകയും അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ കാലിന് മുന്നിട്ട് അങ്ങനെ നമ്മൾ പറയാനൊരു സാഹചര്യം വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് സാർ. ഞാൻ കെട്ടിപ്പിടിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് സാറിന്. എൻ്റെ ചോദ്യം ഇത്രയേ ഉള്ളൂ, ഇങ്ങനെ സ്വയം മാറാൻ വേണ്ടി തയ്യാറാവുന്ന എന്നെപ്പോലുള്ള ആളുകൾക്ക് എങ്ങനെയാണ് പിന്നെയും ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് മോട്ടിവേഷനായിട്ടുള്ള ചിന്തകൾ മനസ്സിലേക്ക് വരുന്ന ഏതൊക്കെ വഴിയിലൂടെ സഞ്ചരിക്കുന്നത്, അതൊന്നും മാത്രം പറയാൻ.
You should have good group of people who will start debating, discussing and all that. You know, when I became a scientist, the first thing what I did was, we had one Vijayendra, one Muscat, both of them are from Chennai. We decided every day we will read one book and start discussing. That's what I used to read one chapter of my physics book from the library. We'll pick up some book. We'll say today you read this page to this page. I will read this page to this page. Tomorrow we will come and debate and discuss on this. So every day, by afternoon next day, we must have finished at least learning 3 chapters. Alone if you do, it's not possible. Correct? One day we feel, no, I'm not good, I will not study. But I have to go tomorrow and present it to my friends now. It's a challenge. If I finished, that tempo we kept long years. Therefore, one became Motorola vice president. All of them are in great position. And all of them will say, I am today as vice president of this company because 89 we started studying together like this every day. So we are all academicians, we are all educators. So what should be done? Keep discussing things across departments, across subjects. Alright? If I am traveling with someone, where are you from? Calicut. I was traveling one day from Guruvayur to Inyalapada. So when I got into Inyalapada is my wife's place, so I am not very familiar with the bus routes and bus which goes. So I got it. So I took a bus. When the conductor came, I asked for ticket. Then conductor gave ticket. Immediately the person would say, sir, 2 Your 2 rupees is lost because there is another bus which goes via Thrissur, 2 rupees left. This is via Tirupaya. I said, I am so happy, thankful to God, getting into this bus. So you lost 2 rupees and you are saying thankful to God? Yes. If I would have been in the other bus, you will not be beside me, Correct or not? A person who is concerned about my 2 rupees is a great gift for me. And I asked him, what do you do and all that. He said he do some business. I asked a lot of details to him. That's all prawns, cultivation and then selling. Then after some time he asked, Appa Sarapan Jami business. You are also into same business? Because that is the mode in which I discussed with him. I am not discussing with him as a scientist in space department. I am talking to him as a person who does that business, right? Even, it's almost 30 years back. Even today, he is in contact with me. So that's the relation. Don't hesitate discussing anything with anyone. Lot of things to learn. I don't miss any opportunity in my life where I get somebody beside me, keep on asking a lot of questions. So that's what we learn. Right? Yesterday, Pani Kumar was talking. We asked all. He's a Telugu man. Gundur. Gundur is a place where the best chemist in India. Who is that? Nagarjuna. That's why Nagarjuna University. And Nagarjuna. That discussion we had. Then we asked the Rangastalam new movie. Correct? All the new movie release. Because I see all the movies. The day it is released, I am not in the theatre. I am very funny. I keep seeing all the movie. And all the songs there. I asked him which song is interesting to you, and he suggested some song. That's how we refresh. So that's what I could discuss. That's it. So don't stop discussing. And he said he purchased a new vehicle. I asked how much it costs. Where do you get money? Correct, no? The bank. Because that's a general knowledge, no? Where do you stop learning? Only 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Use the 10 minutes to learn. That's what I do. Today we had lunch. During that time, the Rashmi, I asked how do you prepare this, how the gravy is made. If she doesn't know, I will teach. If she knows, I want to know whether she knows or not. That's it. Yeah. Next question. Now, somebody else, fast. No question? Yeah.
As a maths teacher, how you make remember formulas to your students?
See, if formulas are used, you will remember. One example which I gave, A minus B into A plus B is equal to S square minus B square, you don't have to remember it, you use it every day. Correct? See, for example, there are some questions somebody asked, like my son doesn't like maths, how do you make them to learn? How do you do that? Give some example, I will teach you how to do it. One example, or I will take one simplest example because large audience. Only if I take one 10th class example, others will feel upset. You write 1 in your book, 1. Square of 1 is 1. Cube of 1 is 1. So 1 dash 1 dash 1. That's only you have write. So first is 1a, then a square, then a cube you are writing. 1 square is 1, cube is 1. 2 square is 4, cube is 8. 3 square is 9. Cube is 27. 4. 16. Cube 64. 5. 25. Cube 6. 36. Cube 7. 49. Right up to 9. Right up to 9. Now look at the pattern. The end number in squares, end number in cube. Is there a pattern? Yes. Very simple, no? 9 cube ends in 1. 8 cube ends in
5. 9.
You check, I'm asking. I want to know how many of you are in 2. So you see the last numbers, there is a pattern there. Every formula, every mathematics has got some pattern. If you know pattern, it becomes very simple to do. If you don't know pattern, it becomes very difficult. Now, I'll take simple examples. For example, what is the right angle triangle area? Half B H. Why is it half B H? Because two right angle triangle will give you one rectangle which has got a base and a height H, right? And now I will ask you, why area of a rectangle is B into H? You understood my question? Area of a rectangle is B into H. Why? B repeated H times.
Strips. H number of strips.
H number of B is B into H. It's a conceptual learning. So every formula which you have, there is a concept there. Now you have, I don't know whether to take some sequence square or sine square, cos square, all that. When you see trigonometry, you know it's a beautiful subject in which you can explain everything so well. Once it is imprinted, you will never forget it. Either it is algebra, and now when you have an algebra, assume that you have got two equations given. Somebody is asking you to solve. If it's a linear equation, understand it's a line. And another linear equation, another line. When you solve, you will get two lines can cross only in one point, right? So when somebody is asking an algebraic question, a minus b or a plus b or anything which you ask, that's an algebraic equation which is single polynomial, right? In which when you solve it, what you get is a point. And that point is because there is a geometry. For every expression, there is a geometry. All the series and sequences when you are learning in your classrooms, when we apply in our equation, you will see it's a beautiful picture, beautiful graph. That's what we learn. So if you give me examples, I will tell you how is it. Otherwise, I will be taking much difficult. I am sure when I am explaining, I am looking at half of the face also. You don't understand the polynomial. The word is lost. So visualize. There also what you should be done? Visualize. Understand the graph. When I say x square plus y square, immediately a circle should come. X square plus y square is equal to some means a two-dimensional plane. You have got a circle. So that circle doesn't come to you, and x square plus y square is equal to 4. That means diameter is 4. Radius is 2. Got it? X equal to y. Some line is coming. That means it's a line. Therefore, solution will become 2. Because when you solve these two, what you have? There is a circle and a line here. So it can only cross in two places. These concepts should come. The concept will come because every formula which you write is a geometric figure with you. Got it? Yeah. Come on. Come on fast. Who are the people who never asked any questions? There are a lot of people, huh? Yeah.
India is a great country. India is a great country.
Ah.
You have to the laws and rules, especially against the crime.
What is ladies problem?
No, the difference against the action.
Let me ask you one counter question. Who can arrest whom? Do you think in India you can arrest me? Can I arrest you? That's your wrong information. Anybody can arrest anyone else. That is Indian rule. Anybody can arrest anybody else. See, we don't know the rules which we have. India is a very strong country with a lot of rules. Anybody can arrest anyone. You can arrest including Prime Minister of India as a citizen of India. Understood what I am saying? So rules are made, but we are not aware of. I can arrest anyone. My job, arresting means, you know what? Stopping my movement. Assume I am coming towards you and you have doubt that I am going to kill you. You can take anybody's help and get me arrested. Immediately inform the police and they do interrogation and find out that whether I have a bad intention or not. That is not your job. Arresting is possible. After arresting, I should see we are not aware of any of the liberty and we don't use it also. And therefore we blow it up. Got it? Assume somebody is getting disturbed in a bus. That person knows that there is something going to happen immediately. He should have taken, she should have taken somebody's help, got arrested. You have a chuni, you can tie somebody and then tie it on some pillar and then say that, you know, call people. Do you think people don't come? But we don't do it. That is where the implementation of rules are failures. We have good rule, we have good law, but many people are scared, worried about interfering in something.
They have taken all like that that person who did first to that girl, now he is free.
See, unfortunately, we should not discuss such things because my view can be, not even that, my view can be entirely different from a public view. Because I was in security department. I was 90% police in my job. Got it? So when we make statements, it becomes slightly bad. I'll tell you, many people think that the misbehavior, there are hundreds of reasons. Delhi is a place where I lived 2 years. I have seen how it's a very bad statement sometimes. It's one of the worst city in which uncontrolled girls drink, dance, night they go outing. In Bangalore, recently one of the banker fellow told me, our biggest problem is there are a lot of gold pledged there, we don't know what to be done with this. All the girl students, mainly from girls, they put their children in Bangalore for study. Whenever they want some extra money, whatever gold they have, they pledge in the bank, they will never go back for taking it. You understood? It's the misbehavior of children which creates a lot of problems. I'm sure 100% girls are more educated than boys of same age. Girls are more matured than boys of same age. Correct or not? Right? A 12-year-old girl is more matured than a 12-year-old boy. Girls are educated by mothers, educated by teachers. Boys are neither educated by parents nor by teachers. They are educated by peer groups and movies and many other unwanted sites. Therefore, they are misguided. Who is responsible? Parents and we as teachers are responsible. Got it? So if that is not educated properly, they become very worse in the society. So we have great responsibility. So individual cases are unimportant. That kept happening, not now, it kept happening in Bhima's period also. Bhima has to intervene in his wife's programs when there was misbehavior from somebody else, right? In Mahabharata. That's also, see, all examples which we see here, even the caste certificate correction, illicit admission in colleges and schools, we can see even in our Puranas. What example? Karna was a political. He was totally, he changed his birth certificate and then he joined one school and principal caught him and then thrown him out. Immediately the politician took him and entered into politics and then gave him a position. Now we see all these examples. Why is it given as a story, mythology for people to understand this is possible in my life and my children if I produce illicit children? That's for that purpose. So lessons are there, rules are there, laws are there, messages are there, everything is there. But we are ignorant about this. We don't understand the concept in the same step. That is where we fail.
So one question, sir. I have observed some peculiar problem in some of the students here. Parents also, they come and tell, my child is preparing for the exams till the late night, working hard, every day she is practicing. But when the exam comes, as soon as she goes and opens the question paper, it says that it's blank and she cannot score. Even in the board exam, it happened for a child.
See, there is a statistics on the psychological aspect in the exam hall. Nearly 90% of the people, as they enter in exam hall, they have a blank. They don't even remember any question or any answer. That is possible for many people. But once they see question, answers keep coming. For some children it will not come because they are too much worried about the results, too much worried about comparison, high pressure. For such people, what is to be done? You need lot of practice. That's why I said, when you have to sing on the stage, some people come onto the stage and then play everything for them. That happens, right? Yes. We have seen such players. But what do? We make them practice many times. No. That's why I say examination also, keep them, make them practice many times. That's the only method. Assume anything you wanted to do perfectly, you should practice many times. Examinations are to be practiced. Unfortunately, we don't. And once examination, many people have this problem. They have never seen answer sheets after writing exam. Every student, after examination, you correct, don't evaluate. Evaluation is giving marks and take. Not that. What is to be done? Correction. We call this paper correction, but we don't correct. You understood the difference between evaluation and correction. There are mistakes we should correct. Then what is to be done? Give the answer sheet back to them, not to the same person. Interchange and ask one student to look at answer sheets of all the other people. Then they will learn, oh, this is how I should write. I never wrote like this. Errors can be by correction also. I'll tell you, in your small classes you have what is called the copyright, right? For improvement of handwriting also, what do you do? Copyright. There is a Malayalam proverb which says, Grantham Modu Pagarthil Muhurta Mutramayu. What do? There is a printed version here. And the copywriting, what are you supposed to do? Till at the end of the page you will keep copying, right? Have you seen grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, when the teacher, one wrong here, without seeing, they love doing it. Everywhere mistake. Because one wrong, what are they doing? Here when they write, they will look at this and then write, right? Have you not seen this happening for last so many years? Have you ever thought about correction process? What is the method of not having such continuous errors? Very simple. Don't ask them to write from top to bottom. Ask them to bottom to top. Don't write, this is the print given. Don't copy here, copy here. Next time when you write, what do you look at? Okay. So you are not writing, copying from what you wrote. Always you are copying from the original. Sometimes convergence and divergence will happen, your handwriting will go bad. So all this practice is a wrong practice. When I say practice, it should be good practice. So what is a good practice? Small change. But that will make lot of change. Grantham Modu Pagarthil Muhurtam Mutramayam. Muhurtam you copy 3 times. Muhurtam can become Muhurtam. Don't do that, okay? Look at all these original ones. Yeah. So keep practicing, but don't ask them to write same thing in same style. See, our problem of education is I keep saying in Malayalam. We teach how to write para. We also keep teaching them how to write tara. First para, what should this para tell? What should we tell? Tara. So what do we teach? Para, tara. But we never ask them with a dictation, write para. Para has got para, tara has got tara, pa and ta is common. Or they learned both. Dictation should never be para and tara, it should be para. But no teacher does it. They will only ask children to write. You understood the difference? You can teach para, you can teach tara, but don't give dictation para and tara. You should give dictation para. Two principles you learn, don't test yourself. Test the resultant of these two. That is where we fail. So examination should be conducted, not repeating, copying, twisting and asking. Then I'm sure they will become good. You know why students now today this set of people will get one question, somebody else will get one question, random questions are given. You know why? Because most of the options, bright children, you know what do? Third question, second option. Fourth question, first option. There are all methods. I teach this out to children. Done or anything more? We have to continue something? Yeah, come and tell me what is STEM education? How much you know, how much others know, so then I'll add.
STEM education is a combination of the science, technology, and the engineering, maths that can be applied to a concept. Like if you want to teach something, we have to think what are the possibilities that science, technology, everything will come to that, and we have to produce it to the child. These four aspects can be seen in that concept.
You are able to relate whatever I told today or yesterday combinedly like this? You understood? See, we have a problem. We keep thinking about nice terminology. We think it is entirely different. Now today, e-content I explained. How did I explain? Used technology, e-content, STEM. People market it in different names. Yesterday one student came and asked me what is design thinking. I said nothing, yeah. When you have a door, you have a vertical or horizontal handle. That is design. Sir, in Harvard University, Harvard University also same thing only. Applied in a different style, it becomes different. Here also we use the same thing. What is that? Design thinking. When opening, whether you have to pull or push. You have to push horizontal. If you have to pull vertical. These are all the rules. Which was available in our learning for long years. But when Harvard University writes, they will not write like this. They will write design thinking. One of the best courses in the world. Content is what I said. That's why it's not something different. Yesterday when you said e-content, I said all are there. All are already there. That's why I took today 2 examples to show you that. That is what technology is used. Animation is used, simulation is used, right? Or you look at I love physics on professor's talk. Beautiful. That's what he uses both. And he will teach you simple pendulum by hanging a hook, putting it there. Let me check whether I have it or not. Before that, I'll have some step time. How much time? Yeah. All of you stand up. Turn sidewise or back so that you have a pair in front of you. If you don't have, move the chair, go fast, closer. Fast. If there is a gap, move closer, fast. Everyone has got a pair. Let me see who doesn't have. Who doesn't have? Who doesn't have? Everybody got, right? Yes? Yeah. Now all the pair, one person should face the podium, the other person should face the other side. Stand like that. From side or horizontal. No, one facing the podium, other one facing that. Though you are on side, turn the reverse side. Alright? So all those people who are facing the podium, raise your hands. Very good. So opposite there is somebody else who is not facing, right? Good. And those people who are raising hand or seeing the podium, where is your opponent? Yeah? Hey, where is your opponent? Stay beside. They face each other. Yeah, what an animal is this? You have to face each other. They are turning back to back. Yeah. Okay. Now, one pair. In that single pair, who is facing the podium, raise your hands. Yeah. Now, 2 days what we did here is waste, useless. We could have done something great. That is what all these people raising hands are going to tell with the person. The person who is standing in front of you, you are going to say, it's waste of time, Shashikumar is useless, DrTPS should not have come to us. Our day started, the school started with a bad program. He keep on telling everything bad about the program. Person who is facing the other should argue and say it is beautiful, wonderful, great opportunity. Start arguing. Don't say good, bad. Give examples and reasons. This he should have done, this he should not have done. Argue. First. You are not good. So all those people facing here should tell the class is beautiful, change your role. Election is over. The other people say it is bad. Let me see, he will have more energy. Change your role. All those people who said good, now you should say it's bad. Change your role. Start. Sit down, back to seat. First, last person who is going to get sick is going to get beaten up. First, no, he is observing. He is observing. See, I was searching this. I wanted some time. So
We know that. We are telling that.
why sound is not coming? What happened, Becha?
Buy the book there if you want to, and I'll sign it. We'll get back to that later. If you have a pendulum, this is a pendulum. Mass N.
I'll skip a few.
Then you can derive
I'll skip.
the time that we create. And it was plus or minus I'm going to start
This whole problem like simple pendulum, how nicely he explains.
Yeah. Okay. Now you come.
He's counting how many times it is going, determining the period. Okay? This is an MIT classroom, Research Science Institute classroom. Now the weight of the pendulum he changed. Now it is not ball. What is in it? Do you do this as a teacher in your class?
This whole idea is behind.
Now you see what he does.
Right from my children.
He is leaving it from there.
You realize, as you have just seen, that the slightest push.
His book is beautiful.
And
Now
for
for
my
physics.
last lecture. And no book signing after.
See, for the love of physics. That's his book.
So I need your collaboration. When I count down from 3 to...
He will leave it there. You know why he says what he says? If I leave it there, it will come back, it will never touch here because I have faith in physics. And now you know what he does?
Has a wavelength. Okay? Going to make it completely dark, and then I'm going to hold it in there. All lights off, all off, all off.
Only the projector light is there.
So, we all agree that this is white light which is coming up, and you don't see the light here because there is nothing that scatters it in your direction. So you don't see light here, but now look. Those of you who see blue, say yeah. Those of you who do not see blue, say no. You better see an eye doctor. Now comes the hardest part. And when an article...
See, this is how the classrooms are.
Demolishing buildings is so small.
So I wanted to give an explanation to her. Where do you use technology? It's not technology, it is techniques. Even if you have the best technology, if you don't have techniques, you will never use it. So teachers should have techniques. Then if I have technique, I don't require PowerPoint presentation, I don't require video, I may do something else. No? Then you have a lot of advantage of using different things, keep using it. Small things. You don't require an animation that he is asking the color of blue and all that. You want to show why moon looks blue sometimes red. What is it? Scattering effect, Raman's effect. And when you talk about Raman's effect, you want to learn that Raman, C.V. Raman, only one Nobel laureate in physics in India. Yeah, that is as physics and astrology. The core of physics is physics. And that, what for? Raman effect. Raman effect is what? In water, when the light goes, it has got one scatter. Instead of water, you take alcohol, it has got different. If it is kerosene, it is different. Petrol, it is different. For different medium, he found this. Now, if I tell you this in a class, you will forget. Now, I will tell one story in which this will make permanently Raman's effect even in midnight when somebody else will remember this. What story? After Raman effect, there was a party for which he was called, and then the speaker said, "Do you know what is Raman effect? When light passes through alcohol, how it refracts is called Raman effect. Now, after the party, we will know how alcohol affects that. You understood? When you add the story in the class, I'm sure they will remember Raman effect, right? This is how you should add. This is not technology, this is technique. So use techniques in your life. Technology is only a supportive tool. Got it? It's a wonderful technique. I will not be able to show what the professor said if this technique is not there, right? And it was there in my hard disk. So what did I do? I remember it is love physics. I need some time to search. So I did something. This is technique. Good? Enjoy? Class was good? Yes. Raise your hands. Well, you are so attentive, therefore I did that. There are some places when we look at somebody's face, we say, finish this program. It also happens. And we will do something which is not emotionally attached. So I did, I enjoyed. Thank you so much. Inshallah, somewhere from time, hope you will be able to see you. Come again, another. What is that song?
Until I find all the authors, then I will talk.
Minnum minnum താരകമേ എന്തത്ഭുതമാണ് ഈ ദൃശ്യം മീതെ മീതെ മാനത്ത് വൈഡൂര്യം പോൽ മിന്നുന്നു. What's the translation for? Nirsu nirsu akashamlo. Telugu version is also there. Okay then. Thank you. God bless you. All of you. Great. You are being watched.
Yes.
Okay?
When learning is purposeful, creativity blossoms. When creativity blossoms, thinking emanates. When thinking emanates, knowledge is fully lit. When knowledge is lit, economy flourishes. Said by the great teacher, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. This is what the gist of our workshop. Honorable resource person, Dr. T.P. Shashikumar, respected principal, Mr. P. Prabhakaran, vice principal, Dr. Gladys Diana Shivkumar, assistant vice principal, pre-primary, Mrs. Padmavati Sambat, KG supervisor, Mrs. Joshni Elizabeth Jizin, heads of various departments, coordinators, admin staff, and my dear teachers. It's the time for the valedictory function. 2 days, we didn't look at the watch. Didn't think about the time. We were really laughing and enjoying. Thank you, Principal Sir, for gifting us such a wonderful person whom we will not forget in our life. I know everybody will agree with me. Dr. TPS, we want to listen to your lectures again because we can't stop it. You have encouraged us, motivated us, empowered us, appreciated us, corrected us, and evaluated us. Thank you, sir. The supreme art of teaching is inspiring. Great teachers inspire all like you. It's a great blessing to be with great people. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Ravi Shankar to express his feeling in words about the workshop.
Good afternoon to one and all. Be great than best. These are the lines which have touched. All these days I used to think that I'm good, but I should try to be the best. But sir's inspiring lectures. After listening to this, I know you don't like the word try, but I will try to be the great. I'm sorry for that, because I'll try definitely. Yesterday morning I was thinking, what yaar, where we are, book ho gaye, sir ne, principal sir ne kya kar diya. But after listening to your inspiring lectures, really, it's worth. And this is one of the best FDB program I have ever attended. We are really honored, sir, to be here. Hopefully in future, again I'll listen to you. Principal sir, thank you very much for bringing such a wonderful resource person. Really very, very inspiring, sir. And I'll try to follow all these. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. May I call upon Mrs. Naina to share her experience on this very special occasion.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to say that we are honored to have her from an...
Otherwise, I'll have to do a lot of editing.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to say that we are honored to have her from an eminent personality, Dr. T.P. Shashikumar. This session was a fruitful one, for we were enlightened upon how a good teacher can become a great teacher and the various teaching methods we can adopt to bring out the best from our students. One thing I liked best was a full form for the word life, that is, learn in full enjoyment. Thank you, sir. We will definitely see that our students will learn in full enjoyment and will do our best to become great teachers. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now invite Mrs. Aparna.
First of all, I would like to thank our principal sir, Vice Principal Dr. Gladys Diana Shivakumar for arranging such a wonderful session for us. And I would like to thank Dr. T.P. Shashikumar for spending your valuable time and knowledge with us. I have not attended much FDP so far, and I don't think I'm that much smart to give a speech without much preparation. But this courage I have got from your words, sir. Thank you very much for that. This session was very informative and impressive, and you have demonstrated how a great teacher should be. There was so much fun and laughter, full of fun. We enjoyed a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now invite our admin staff, Mr. Bipin, to share his feelings.
Good afternoon. Sorry, I could not able to complete this FDP program, but I attended only 1 hour, wherein I understood what is the depth of this knowledge base. And usually after completing, in between that gap, I used to hear from the teachers this murmuring, hey, this program like this, next program is like this. But today and yesterday, I heard some murmuring in a positive manner. I think you will enjoy.
Vada and idli was
Of course, definitely tomorrow is a new beginning for us, and we have too much expectation from you, and that's why Dr. Tashkumar sir is here. So this knowledge, I think, maybe boosted you. Tomorrow onwards, we may get a good result. Our children will be benefited ultimately. And thank you for all support and whatever we are trying for the benefit only. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite Mr. Gopal?
Respected Dr. Sasikumar sir, our principal sir, AVP ma'am, AVPs, HODs and coordinators and our colleagues, good afternoon. Actually, although I missed one day workshop, today only I joined. But many things I learned, like how to be positive in everyday's working and keep away your negative things. But one thing I learned more that how you keep yourself more innovative, and in classroom there is no philosophy now. Student and teacher concepts are gone now. Now we are co-learner. Today I am going to my class, I am teaching something, they are learning something from me. At the same time, I am also learning something from them. And more new thing I learned that how, as I am Hindi teacher, how I can coordinate many subjects with my subjects and make very, very interesting and innovative my class. Thank you, sir, and very good.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite our resource person, DrTPS, and our principal, sir, to give away the certificates to the section heads. May I also invite our assistant vice principal, Mrs. Padmavati Sambat, to receive the certificates.
These are the certificates of KG and pre-primary department.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
May I invite Mrs.
Great.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. May I invite Mrs. Dania Pradeep, HOD Department of English and Social Science Primary, to receive the certificates.
AVP is on leave.
Okay.
In New Year.
Great. Do that.
May I now invite Mr. Suresh MS, Controller of Examination and HOD of Social Science, Middle and Senior Secondary, to receive the certificates.
I get a lot of brothers and sisters.
Don't forget your duty.
Yeah, evening.
Thank you, sir. I would like to invite our principal, sir, to speak a few words on this very special occasion.
Respected Sasikumar sir and my dear colleagues, I was fortunate enough to attend this workshop. Yesterday and today. Along with you, I too enjoyed this workshop. It was eye-opening for most of us. One thing I like from this two-day section is be positive, everything is possible. Ready to accept. Don't run away from the problems, issues. Face the problems, challenges. And these problems and the challenges are created by the God. These are the opportunity for us to learn. This is a new, that is a teachings or the suggestions given by our TPS sir. And as a teacher, we have lots of role to play. And if something happens somewhere else, and somebody is there to criticize. And the end of the day, if you look at it, who is the root cause? Each one will blame others. Finally, nobody is there in the society to take the responsibility. As a responsible citizen or as a teacher, we have certain roles to be played. And that is the reason most of the educationalists and our former president used to address only the students and teachers. We can bring the changes only from the students through the teachers. We teachers, we have multi roles to play inside the classroom, not to restrict ourselves only with academics. Whatever you speak inside the classroom, there will be a learning take place. Kindly make your classrooms more interactive, and whatever the skills we learnt in all these 2 days, try to implement, not a try, will implement, going to implement, or we can say implemented, already it is in the process, and we have to see the visible changes. Ultimately, our society is going to be benefited. On behalf of management, I ensure or I promise all my teachers, we are not going to stop only with these 2-day sections. And I place an open invitation to our DrTPS sir, when you happens to come back to Muscat in future, any program with any associations or any schools, kindly reserve a day for us to meet our parents and the student of higher class children in the days to come. And we like to attend many more workshops under your leadership, under your guidance. And if you have any workshops in back home India, kindly let us know. And there will be some participation from Indian School Alma Bela side. And kindly advise us and guide us. Our main aim is to take the school to the next level. Thereby the students of Indian community should be benefited. As you rightly pointed out in the morning, whether the students are in Oman or Muscat, Oman or UAE or in India, they are our Indian student. End of the day, finally our country is going to be benefited. We are very much serious about it, and we want to make all our students as a good responsible citizen of our country, a good responsible human being first, and good responsible citizen of our country. Once again, on behalf of all my staff members, I thank DrTPS sir. I know that there were many confusions in between about arranging a travel, that is itinerary. We assume something, that's all. Majority of the mistakes are committed by assumption and without clarification. That is the main thing he has told, kindly discuss. All the issues can be resolved only by the discussion across the table, rather than assuming something or keeping something in our mind and instead of aggravating that issues. And I know that there were some issues we could not arrange it. Last minute we were forced to arrange it. Sorry for all these things happened. And really, thoroughly, we enjoyed your session these 2 days, and every moment of your session it was useful. Mainly we enjoyed your videos, and will be sincerely following your website, and will be reading your there is a flash news which are flashed in your website, and we want your fullest support and guidance in the days to come. Thank you very much, sir, for guiding us in these 2 days, 24th and 25th of this July. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. With great pleasure, I invite our principal, sir, and Vice Principal Ma'am to present a memento to our hero, DrTPS, as a token of our deepest love and gratitude.
Lead candidate. Yes.
Again what? Kurta or what?
Something later.
I remember once I went to one of the army program, the soldier gave like this. I thought it is very simple one. It just full of drink bottles. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You want to say anything?
I think I enjoy it. See, I keep enjoying wherever I go, but the gravity of enjoyment keeps changing. That's it. But I also tell you there are places where I left the place in 3 minutes. First response is not good. I think I'm sorry. We'll make it when you are happy. When you have life, when you make a joke, somebody says, you joke, I am not going to respond. It becomes too horrible, right? There are people who won't smile at least once in your life. So I want to see all of you smiling. You go to the class, wherever. And that should make a difference. Your students saw you last year, last academic year. This new academic year, when you go, what do you do? Do nice makeup, look beautiful, right? Nice, presentable. But all that will vanish, even if you are not done. Even if you have good dress, if you don't smile, you'll so ugly. Fine? So, tata bye-bye. So, to know him, I don't think we spoke in Chennai. No. There are a lot of principals who spoke. They said, yeah, you have to come to my school, but never happened. No? There is a man who did not say anything, but I got him. Really. So it keeps happening. So we know saying good, your class was good, it happens. Everybody says. You cannot say at the end of the valedictory function, his class was boring, right? So everybody says this, but the effect is seen only when it gets implemented. So, love each one of you. Thank you. God bless. Anybody else? Sit.
Come.
Yes, sir. Want a group photo?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you stay here, you take photo.
We'll go up.
Not required. From there down is better. You don't get.
Opposite stand like this.
ഇന്നലെ പറഞ്ഞു കുറച്ചുകൂടെ ഒരു വർഷത്തെ മലയാളികളാണ് സ്വയം ഊതിവെറുപ്പിച്ച ബലൂണുകൾ വല്ലപ്പോഴും കാറ്റൊഴിയുന്നത് ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു ചെറിയ പിന്തുണയിലായിരിക്കും. പക്ഷെ ഈ വലിയൊരു എന്താ പറയുക സഞ്ചരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു അറിവിൻ്റെ വലിയൊരു നമ്മളൊക്കെ വളരെ ചെറുതായി സ്വയം തോന്നുകയും അതിന് കാലം അങ്ങനെ നമ്മൾ പറയുന്ന ഒരു സാധനം കെട്ടിപ്പിടിച്ചുകൊണ്ട്